Hey, my friends, how are you? It's good to see you again. This is Dr. Nikki Tobias with Grounded Vision, Coaching and Consulting. And I'm going to share some data with you, or some, things I've been brewing on for a while. And it was one of those times, tell me if you've ever experienced this, it was one of those times when I had this like brain knowing about something, I had knowledge and information about something, but like some other parts clicked with it lately, and I was like, whoa. And so I figured I'd share it with you. So hopefully it's not too redundant with some things that we've talked about in the past. And I want to say I understand this is an unusual time for me to be on. Usually I'm on at night, but I'm going to the gym later, and then I have a phone call scheduled with a friend. So I figured you'd want to see me before the gym, not after the gym. So I titled this video, When Things or People Feel Bad. And here's what we know. Okay, this is the information that I think I knew, right? Is that there's a reason things feel bad. And for me, then that leads me to this place of reflection about why that is. Like, what about that situation, the scenario, the person, whatever, it feels bad? Or why do I feel bad, right? That's usually what I was saying. Like, why do I feel bad about this? And, you know, lots of times when it was a person or even a situation, I would go to the place of what did I do wrong? What could or should I have done differently? How could I have said that differently? Why am I not getting this person's attention? Why are they not doing what I ask? All these things, right? And I've mentioned this before, but I have a video called This Is Not My Shit. And, excuse my phone. Can't help that. I do still have a landline. I'm sort of old school that way, right? Anyway, I have this video called This Is Not My Shit. And basically that's about like everybody else, right? How sometimes it is ours and we should reflect on it and figure out what that's about. But like more often than not, it doesn't have anything to do with us, whatever is going on in the world. But the connection that I had, hi, Miss Katie. The connection I had about when things or people feel bad is this sense of our own inner knowing, right? Like whatever, however you phrase it, whatever you call it, we all have this sort of inner spirit. We have this intuition. We have this inner guidance, an inner being, some like North Star, right? And like I said, everybody calls it something different. Some people call it your soul. Like I said, spirit, inner knowing, inner guidance, who knows what. But there's a sense that our true self absolutely knows where we're going and where we're headed. Hi, Eddie. It's good to see you. And so when something feels bad, it's because it's not on our path anymore. Okay? So like, let that sink in. Like our inner being, our inner wisdom, our North Star, our intuition, whatever, knows where we're going and knows what's really best for us. I said in a video one time before, our bodies are way smarter than our brains, right? And so when something feels bad, it's because it's off the path. It's because it's incongruent with what our souls know we need and we want, right? So it's like if there's a person that feels bad, it's generally because they're to the left or the right of the path. And the worse it feels, the thing or the person, the further off your path you are, or the further off your path they or it is or are. Does that make sense? So what your like sort of inner guidance system is saying is like, don't turn right, don't turn right, don't turn right. Don't go meet that person. Don't do that thing. Don't buy that thing. Right? Like whatever you might be feeling guilty about or feeling like there's not enough of something, it's because it's not on your path. And your inner guidance system, God, the universe, your soul, is telling you that. Don't get off the path, right? And so, you know, while I spent all this time thinking about why do I feel bad, or what's wrong with me, or why are they hurting my feelings, I'm always reminding myself that like no one hurts my feelings without my permission. Nobody makes me feel anyway. My feelings are a result of my thoughts. And so then I get to manage my thoughts and my feelings. But what it is, instead of looking at it like, gosh, that really stinks that I feel bad sometimes, I want to shift it. I want to shift that thinking to like, it's amazing that I have this guidance system that helps me know so inherently whether I'm on the right path or not. Like, that's powerful stuff, right? So if like spending time with this certain person or wanting the attention of a certain person or maybe some certain behavior that you pursue doesn't feel good, it's off the path. It's off the path. And we have to know that if we choose to get off the path, to pursue the person, to pursue the thing, to pursue the behavior that makes us not feel good, then it can take a while to get back on the path. So you might just be better off staying on your own path, right? There's that phrase about stay in your own lane. Sometimes we need to stay in our own lane, right? Okay, hi, Miss Sydney. Maybe you're not in school anymore. I was thinking it was still the school day, and if so, then you should be in school, but maybe the school day is over. But look, guys, I wrote some notes, which, as you all know, never really happens. So let me make sure that I said all the things. Oh, I heard this phrase today. I want to tell you this. When it feels bad, right? When I'm explaining to you that like we're on this journey, we're on this path, and something feels bad means it's off the path. I heard a phrase today in an Abraham video that says, your belief is arguing with your desire. Woo! So you might believe that person or that thing or that behavior is like so for you, but it's like that belief is arguing with your soul's desire to stay on your own path, to stay on the course of living your best life. That's a powerful phrase. Your belief is arguing with your desire. So again, we have all these vibrations in the world, right? There's this sense that, sorry, I got a phone call. It is a busy day here at Ground Division. Holy cow, in my life. Anyway, there's a sense that we all have these vibrations, right? And our vibration is on our path. And so if somebody or something has this vibration that is incongruent with yours, it's off the path. That's our inner knowing saying, no, you don't want that. That's a different vibration. That's not yours. It's incongruent. It's out of alignment with who you are and how you show up in the world. It doesn't make them or that thing like bad necessarily or inherently. It just means that it's like those magnets, that actually repel each other instead of attract each other. It's got a different vibration, okay? It's telling you, your guidance system is saying stay on your own course. Don't leave your path for someone or something else that's off your path. I wrote a note like, you can sort of look at them and wave, right? Hey, nice to see you. Or, hey, there's that behavior, but I'm not coming in your direction, right? It's okay that you're on your own path, and it's even better that I'm on mine. I said this earlier, the further away from their path you are, the more it hurts, the worse it feels. So I think that's a good gauge, right? Hi, Andrea. I said this already. No one makes you feel anything. Your thoughts lead to your feelings lead to your action or inaction. That leads to some kind of result, and that cycles back to what you're thinking. So if we can manage our thoughts, then we can manage our feelings. The problem is we all choose to behave based on the feeling, what we want to feel or what we're avoiding feeling. And so then that means sometimes we have to backtrack to manage the thoughts so that the feeling happens, right? So my reframe that I'm sharing with you all again is, it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with us. If we can think about something feeling bad as this amazing, amazing GPS system for our souls, our inner being, our inner wisdom, God, the universe, whatever you believe, whatever that languaging is for you, what if instead of it feeling bad and there being something wrong with us, it's this amazing GPS system helping you stay on your own path toward your best life, toward achieving your potential, toward those goals that you have, right? So all that to say, someone, something might be tempting you to get off the path, to get off the course, to stray from what's really good for you. And when that happens, when we are at that fork in the road, or we see sort of something tempting off the path, and we just want to think let me just go check that out. If it feels bad, there's a reason that it feels bad. And it's because it's incongruent. It's out of alignment with you and the path you're on. Stay on your own path. Stay in your own lane. What do y'all think? I'd love to get some feedback. Sydney said, ended at 1:40. Excellent. Well, and you're in Eastern time, so it's 4:15. I bet you might have to work tonight. Hi, Miss Andrea. Nice to see you. Okay, my friends, two quick updates, I guess. Two quick updates. I'm on the radio tomorrow, WJBB, I think it's 107.1, or WJBBradio.com from 7:30 to 9 a.m. So I was on just for half an hour the time before. Now they're going to have me on 2 Tuesdays a month from 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Super excited. So, hi, Miss Margot. So if you're around the sort of Jackson County, Barrow County area, and you can listen to 107.1, 7:30 to 9 tomorrow, I'd love to have you there. If not, listen online, WJBBradio.com. And then my sort of last call for those 3 mastermind groups I'm running. I want to run a women's like professional group, right? So you either have your own business or you have your own book of business. I'm creating a book, a mastermind around that. I would like to do the same thing in a men's group. And then I want to offer a women's personal sort of goals and issues group separate from the business side. So if anybody's interested in any of those, reach out to me. I'm taking applications for that right now. Margaret says, hello. Hi, Crystal. Katie, good luck. I know you'll do great. Thanks. I have no idea. Tomorrow doesn't have a theme. The time before when they invited me on, we were talking about starting a new school year. So tomorrow's show doesn't have a theme. I guess we'll just see where it leads. But apparently I'm not the only one that told them that they needed some estrogen in the room, a little women's perspective. And so me and one other lady are going to alternate Tuesdays, so they get some girl talk in their morning show. So I hope you're on. I'll have my cell phone with me, so if you want to text me or you want to weigh in on something we're talking about, send it to my phone, and maybe I can share it on air. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I know it's a weird time. I'll talk to you soon. Good night.